the Van Halen music. Okay. That's good. It's good. Y'all doing good tonight? How y'all doing? Hanging out for the ladies. Y'all doing good. Give it up for yourself. Y'all have made it to the black portion of the show. That means it's almost over, y'all. Almost over. Coming towards the end. Just wanted to make sure I made my time, that's all. Wanted to make sure my people made their time. Appreciate it. Had to put my little condom on my little microphone here. Y'all supposed to be up here raw dogging it. I already got a kid. I'm done with the raw dogging, guys. Done enough of that. Done enough of that right there, you know. I got a little 5-year-old kid at home. I'm not trying to bring her to the Rona. I'm just trying to bring her home a daddy, that's it. I'm just trying to bring home a daddy. Man, don't judge me. But you know, to be honest though, I don't have the condom on to not get the Rona. After you have one kid, you just don't want to have any more. I'm just gonna be honest. You become very fertile. So you just want to put condoms on everything. I'm at that point. So I'm putting condoms on microphones, toilet seats. I'm at the point I'm putting condoms on tampons, guys. It's just too close. Just too close. And it's not that I don't like kids. Kids are amazing, right? They're great. And my daughter, she's an awesome kid. But she's so awesome that I'm scared I shot my load on this one kid. Like, I'm scared that there's nothing but evil left up in here. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but evil, disappointment, bad decisions. Like, if a child was to come out my womb right now, I think it would have 3 6s at this point. In movies, people always have like that one child that was like needs to be saved because they're gonna be the golden child and save the world. Like, I'm convinced like my child will be the one that brings the world down, you know? For like the demise of humanity. So it's not just for me, this condom's for you guys. For you guys. As I mentioned before, I have a 5-year-old, I'm a single mom. Yeah. You don't have to clap. That's just a cool way of me saying that 5 years ago I had sex with a guy with weak pull-out game. That's all that says. That's all that I'm saying. But let's be honest, like, these kids are just little walking reminders that we fucked raw once, right? Daddy got a slow wrist, you know. Mama's knees are shot, you know, just got the wrong time. You know, just got the wrong time. All those years of Tootsie Roll and Butterfly just got off at the wrong time, guys. Just say this shit wasn't playing. It just wasn't playing. But you know, my daughter is awesome, right? But I was concerned that she was becoming the B word at one point. Yeah. A bully. No, not a bitch. I'll just give her some Adderall for that. No. A bully. Yeah. It came to me when I went to go pick her up at her daycare, so I was just checking in with the lady who keeps her. So I was like, you know, Miss Jackie, you know, how did Isla do this week? She's like, oh, well, Isla had a little bit of an incident with Lauren. I was like, oh my God, what happened? She's like, well, Lauren was playing with doll, and Isla wanted it, so Isla just took it. She just took it. She just took it. I was like, oh, she didn't ask. No, she just took it. Okay. All right. So what happened next? She's like, well, Lauren started crying. I was like, oh my gosh, Lauren started crying? That Lauren girl needs to toughen the fuck up. If she's crying now over someone taking her doll, what's she gonna do when someone takes her man? Right? It's gonna happen, right? You know what I'm saying? It's LA. It's going to happen. My daughter's preparing this girl for the real world, and I gotta get pushed back about that shit. Now I know you're thinking, Marlana don't condone bullying. And I'm not condoning bullying. I'm championing it. Didn't you hear me? I am a single mother. These kids are very expensive. And every doll that my kid takes from your kid is one less doll that I have to buy her. Have you guys ever heard of the American Girl doll?
Yeah.
Yo! She has the audacity to cost almost $100. And all this bitch has on is a t-shirt and leggings. She dresses like me, y'all. And she costs like $100. And you think for $100, what can she do, right? Can she talk? Can she walk? Can she at least piss on herself? Do something. She does nothing. At least when we were kids, like dolls, at least act like they would sleep, like they just roll up and down. At this point, I'm willing to get a Chucky doll. Because at least I can get that fucker to kill somebody. Wouldn't it be kind of awesome, though, to have your own little personal Chucky? You come home, you got a list of names. Like, so who did you kill today, Chucky? Awesome. I mean, of course you gotta keep them locked up at night. You know? Don't want any dead cats in your house. Yeah. No, she's awesome. She's awesome. And lunches. Oh my God, lunches? If my kid's taking your kid's lunch, that's one less lunch I have to make. Oh my God. Didn't you hear me? I'm trying to get this baby a daddy. I don't have time to make bologna sandwiches, guys. I don't. You know, and I'm gonna be honest, she goes to school with white kids, so she's eating way better than I would have ever fed her. Way better. I mean, like last week, she had a gluten-free meal. A week before that, she was pescatarian. Yesterday, she had a keto. I don't know what a keto is, but it must be healthy because it's in a little white kid's lunchbox. Have y'all ever had anything in a little white kid's lunchbox? It's dry as hell. Y'all ever have like those Honest juices? Is this food coloring? It's just water food coloring. It has an ounce of like maybe a drop of juice in it. Just as if the water, like as if strawberry just took a swim in the box, you know? That's how that shit tastes. Found out recently at my job that I am the cool boss. Yeah. Got laid off, guys. Thank you very much. Laid off. But isn't that usually how it happens, though, when like those firings and cutbacks happens? It's always the cool boss that gets it first, right? And you know who your cool boss is, right? And you know who your asshole boss is. Yeah, you know your asshole boss. The one that sends you an email when you're like 2.5 seconds late, talking about they need to have a touch base about your performance. Can we have a touch base? Can we over here and touch base so I can give you some feedback about your areas of opportunity? Oh yeah, I speak corporate, guys. I was a good manager. Don't sleep. I was good. I was real cool. Like, if anybody needed to take time off, my people could just text me. Text me what was going on. I will look it over, and then call them and give them some coaching on what they should say. And they can just text me back what was appropriate. That's what you do when you're a good manager. You coach your team. I had this one girl, she was coming in late all the time, just super tired. So I pulled her aside and said, hey girl, you know, what's going on? You tired? Your number's down, what's going on? She's like, oh my God, Marlana. My dog just barks all night. There's just nothing but fireworks in our neighborhood. Just barks all night, just keep him up. Hey, I was like, no, that is no excuse. Sounds like your dog needs some weed. So I gave her the information to my CBD guy. Now, I don't know if she took the shit or if the dog took the shit, but hey, she came to work and was performing. And that's all that matters. I supported my team. That's what you do when you're a good manager. That's a good manager's do. Yeah. Trying to figure out this whole dating thing as a single mom. Trying to figure out, you know, I did like little app things for a second there, but then it dawned on me. Kids now have this thing called play dates. Have y'all heard of this shit? For those who don't know, because I didn't hear about this is an opportunity for your kid to play outside of school and be with their friends. grew up, if you didn't see your friends and play in school, you didn't see them at all. That was it. There was no appointments later or parents getting together. You know, like you didn't do it. But they have that now. So I was like, if she got a play date, I can play date too, right? Yes. Because let me tell you, her school, they got some fine little daddies. They do. They have some fine little daddies up there. So I was like, this is what we're going to do. Lauren's daddy's kind of hot. Like, he's like a little fine little wine, you know what I'm saying? Getting better with age, So we're going to do this play date with this dude here. So, I pull him aside. It's like, Lauren's dad, the girls aren't doing too good together. Why don't we just give time together and let them play and work everything out? He was like, great, that sounds like a wonderful idea, Marlana, great. So, I go home, tell Isla what's going on, get little lashes on, guys. That's a lie. I mean, I tried to put lashes on tonight, that shit wasn't happening, so this ain't happening, you know what I'm saying? But it happened that night there. And let me tell you, I went over there with my daughter, and I went over his house, and he looked good, guys. He looks like a little Josh Henderson. Have y'all do that? Sit down, white boy, look him up. Google him. Text me later. And let me tell you, he came to the door. I was like, oh yes. He's like, thanks, Marlana. We really appreciate you doing this. We really appreciate all the things these girls come through. I was like, this is great. Yeah, I'm down. This is really what I do. Next thing I know, hi guys. Behind me is this bitch Janet and her daughter. I was like, oh shit, are we getting jumped? This motherfucker gonna jump us. And then next thing I know, she's thanking me, saying, Marlana, we really appreciate you doing this, and we really appreciate you coming on out. Okay, Josh, let's go. Them fuckers leave me to babysit the kids. Ain't that cold? And I didn't even get no money or nothing. Guess they figured out the play date thing too. All right, y'all. Before I go, one more thing. Before I go, I just gotta give you guys a PSA. Condom wrappers are like Olympic medals. Everybody does not deserve a gold one. Some of you guys are pulling out gold wrappers, and you should be pulling out silver.